most of the people are not against, police getting data. What they are afraid of is how, this data is going to be collected now. The fact that we all have to go and queue again. We've queued before for this, for driver's license and number plate and what have you. We've queued for national ID card. We've queued for voter registration. We've queued for all sorts of things. And then we now have to still go and queue again for CMR. We're saying, why can't they share data?
I agree. I was at one popular hotel in Keja last night. You know what happened? No, afternoon. I saw a lady who we were together in Ife. It was so perplexed. He was walking. I said, look, why I look so... He said, man, I spent over 2 hours today at FRSC Ojodu. Over 250 of us were there. And they had just 2 capturing machines. The light, no cross ventilation. At the end of the day, he could not even do it. So he had to leave. He spent 2 hours outside a job, 1 hour, 2 hours in traffic. So she was tired. So the same thing is likely going to happen, because all we are saying now, we are not painting Eldorado because it still comes back to the system. I think you get it. Systemic.
Which
issue.
You have also mentioned or pointed out that is not as effective as it should be.
Exactly.
Talking about even the road
police yes, police don't have. Yes, they are more spread, no doubt. Every ward you get police post. They don't have light. You can't do all these things without light, essentially. You can't do all these things without people. Are we still going to be meeting all these corporal sergeants? Yes, senior officers, many of them are very fantastic. But we are not going to see them. Because if it's effectively done. But my problem is why the rush. That's my problem.
Because it's
honestly
supposed to kickstart September 16, we believe.
Why the rush? You need to, our problem is that we don't learn from mistakes of others, because you need certain basic things to be on ground. Society needs to be informed. Media needs to be carried along. Community needs to be carried along. Then light facilities. I'm not sure they have enough CMR already. I was at the embassy about a month ago, Netherlands embassy, not really the embassy, all these the agencies. I could see that you can do things appropriately. Within 1 hour, I finish whatever I want there to do. So, but how do you now go to police station and say you want to do CMR? You not kill, we are going to kill, we are going to suffer. I will only advise extension of time. Let's see that those facilities are there.
But you will say that we should all go there again and pay if we have to pay?
Payment here is another issue. They say it's 3.5. So maybe they're going to share from what we pay to whatever, FRSC. But if you are going to pay really to make the program work, I don't lose my sleep. But the reality of our situation is that we need systemic change. I was in Mali sometimes. We are coming from a party, from a dinner after the program. It was around 2 a.m. And we passed a police post, a police car. We've passed about almost 100 meters. The man just whistled, and the driver reversed back. 4 of us, we are Nigerians in the car. We look at ourselves, we laughed. The man reversed back. And when we got there, the policeman just looked at us and said we should go. But we know here, the moment the man has gone, we'll go. He will not come back, because when he comes back, he's going to drop something. And I think the IG has done well in terms of dismantling, and also done well in terms of introducing civility. But it's not going to be on these CMR points. We want to know how many capturing machine have you? Is it per division? Is it per police post? Is it per this? Are we all coming to Salem House? Are they coming to our communities? These are issues.
So if we have to have a central point for all of this, what would you, or who would you want to handle all of this, knowing full well that we also have with the network providers, telephone providers, even some banks, as well as INEC, a whole lot of them. So if we have to get a centralized system where you can actually access, so that you don't have to get your biometrics
done again. Yeah,
over and over again.
The most relevant and the most authentic is police. anybody can come and dissolve FRSC. In fact, they wanted to do it some time ago. All these service providers may go bankrupt. But I'm not sure any president will say, I want to dissolve police. He can only update. But police itself must work. They must be bold enough. Over the years, they have been intimidated because of image problem. And I think they should be forthcoming. They should also extend, because our problem in this country is that even crime has been commercialized. Fighting crime is also commercialized. Don't let us see that it's the money issue, that, guys, it's a theater of making money now. Don't let us see it that way. Let us see that it's for crime prevention and control for our sake, so that extend it. Don't give even the same thing with FRSC. Right. Why do you? I mean, if I'm going to change my number plate, it should be by convenience. Well, not by this month. Everybody by September, by October now, you start seeing slim FRSC man becoming pot belly. For those that have not changed their number plates.
Well, a whole lot has to be said about all of this. Perhaps the Nigerians need big clarification. But for some, they say you don't have to queue to get police BCMR. It takes a maximum of 10 minutes. You can do pre-registration from your home. That's from Yomi Shogunle. I think from the looks here, it looks to me that he's of the Nigeria Police Force. Good. But all the same, we'd like to thank you so very much, Adeola Soweto, for finding time to join us this morning.
Thanks for the honor.
We've got a moment, and we'll be back shortly.